Long weekend.
Yes, too. That's probably the problem. Too long.
Yeah, exactly. Summer's over. Now sit down.
Mm,
Oh my
It's
goodness.
it's okay. That was the season finale.
That was a really good season finale.
Hmm
All
Like a
right,
really good season
whatever.
finale.
Relax. I wasn't there. Relax.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in DC that was just a mid-season trailer.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, welcome
Mm-mm-mm.
back.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Everybody Just Calm Down podcast. I'm Jared.
I'm your boy Po Theory.
And I'm mid-season Danielle.
Not mid-season Danielle,
Emphasis
child.
on the mid.
Oh, oh my God,
The girls are very catty today.
child, the girls are
Okay.
fighting.
How's everyone's week?
Um, my week has actually been pretty good. I think, yeah, my week has been pretty good. Yeah, it's been good. No need to go in any further.
Oh my God.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm alive. School started this week, so just hanging in by a thread.
Welcome back to motherhood.
Exactly.
And this is
Oh my
close to
God.
like the longest short week ever, but what can you do?
Yes,
You
it
think this
was.
is? I think this week flew by because I never knew what day it was. I honestly never knew what day it was.
Girl, well, I did have to remind you that I did.
I was like, "Why aren't you in the office?" She's like, "It's Tuesday." I'm like,
Girl,
"Oh, okay, got it."
Like I only worked 3 days and I feel like I'm on day number 6.
that's fair. No, I am ready for the weekend. I'm ready to be reined in this weekend, so that literally means I can sit in the house and do nothing.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But speaking of not doing nothing and going from vacation to vacation, let's get into the episode.
Very interesting.
So the episode starts off. The girls have returned to Miami. The various factions within the group are recapping and discussing the current happenings. Alexia and Larsa are on the phone, of course, discussing Lisa and Larsa, and then not Alexia. I'm sorry, Stephanie and Gertie on the phone, discussing Stephanie and her mess. Was Marisol hosting this trip or Stephanie hosting this trip? I got confused because Stephanie was talking like she was hosting it.
It was, well, because Marisol's the one that's friends with Sir Richard. So, yeah, this is definitely her trip. But again, control freak Stephanie just inserts herself everywhere.
Yeah,
That's why.
I was very confused.
Yeah.
Out of all of the duos or scenes between two people, Stephanie and Gertie have the most awkward energy to me. Like it just, and it's not Gertie, it's Stephanie. It's like she doesn't know how to, like, I feel like she hasn't figured out Gertie yet. And I think that's the issue.
I can agree. I was gonna say that right before when Jared was talking. I was like, honestly, Gertie and Stephanie, no bueno. I don't want to ever see them together. It's just not. There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like it feels contrived. Like producers say, "Hey, can you call Stephanie and figure out how she doing?" Like that's what they gave.
And Gertie's an easy person to speak to, so she could talk to anybody. She could talk to a homeless person on the street. So the conversation is there, but it's Stephanie. It's just not. I don't know. It's like a seesaw that's only going one way. I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, moving on to a scene that I did not care about. So Julia meets up with Marisol for tea. Martina's at home making a pie. I don't care.
Was it me, or did I do you find it the last 2 times that she's FaceTime Martine don't want to be on camera? She said
thank you.
She does not want to be on FaceTime, and you keep calling her, and you're like trying to pre-warn her that the cameras are rolling. It's very weird.
It's so awkward. That's the other awkward duo. Them and those, well, awkward trio. Martina, Julia, and the FaceTime. Like, that girl don't want to be there. Even the last episode when they called on the phone, Martina looked like, yeah, girl, I gotta go. I got things to do. And it's like, you know that she just asked them to be the god daddy, and she had like she did not care.
At all.
That was crazy.
At all. And that's what made me go back to that moment. I was like, why do they keep putting this lady on FaceTime?
Well, Julia keep leaving geriatric Martina at home like a single mom. She over
She
her.
is taking care of them kids, ain't she?
Making her mama pie child. So they continue to discuss everything. Marisol is apparently still traumatized or has PTSD about the fact that she's filming a housewife show, which she's done for 7 seasons now. She can't take the yelling. Didn't get it.
That I didn't understand. It was a lot of things this episode that were like, what season is this? And are these girls new to TV?
Right. And then Julia mentions that she spoke to her daughter. Her daughter said, "I love you." That was a big deal to Julia.
The bar is low. Jesus Christ.
Very low.
Girl. I would love to know what it's like to have parents that care about the silent treatment. Like that has to be
right.
amazing because I just could not imagine me going like on a silent. I mean, I have done it. They don't
Multiple
care.
times.
Like when I was a kid, like they don't care. So like them behaving this way, it maybe it's for a storyline. I don't know, but like the way she's harping on it, it's like, girl, they'll come around, cut off them credit cards. Like I just don't understand it.
So that's the thing where I'm like, she made it seem like before that they had no communication. So then when she said that she was on the phone with her, I was like, oh, so they still talking. So somebody's still paying the bill.
Oh, 100%. You ain't gonna go, they ain't gonna go too far. Like she probably just can't have leisurely. She can't have leisurely calls, which sounds crazy, but
next.
At this point, I'm convinced pretty much everything about Julia is for a storyline. I mean, I'm not even sure she loves these black kids.
You know, I still think she's not a full lesbian. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's just me.
I keep going back and forth about the children. Because if they did not adopt them, they would still be wards of the state. Yeah, they'd still be in the system. So I'm like, would we rather them be in the system or we rather them be in the home that they're in? Like I'm struggling. I feel like we wouldn't even have this question, as problematic as I have seen them to be. It would not bother as much if I felt like she could learn. And I haven't seen Julia learn anything yet. And that's the part that's bothering me.
Yeah.
And I think Martina's actions too really probably don't help your case at all either. It's like, how dare you're raising two black boys when you had an issue with surrogacy, you had an issue with people of color. You've had just too many issues with the people that you're raising. It's kind of weird.
Right. Well, moving on. We move on to Kiki having lunch with her father. I see where she gets her bone structure. That was my first takeaway from the scene.
I was literally about to say, when you get a girl that looks like their dad, it always works. It always works. That how tall she was. Like when they were walking up them steps, I said, "Oh, she got his whole body." Like that was crazy.
Kiki thanks him for helping her out with her family situation, which I thought was nice. And then they go in
again, bare minimum,
right?
Bare minimum.
Yeah. Which brings me to the next thing, because then they go into discussing their past situation, where in which Kiki's dad pretty much let his wife put her out at a young age, and he takes no accountability.
Zero.
For me, go ahead, Daniel. Sorry.
No. Go ahead, because it probably is the same thing.
Like for me, it's stuff like that. And I always say this, like I think forgiveness is so overrated. And so a situation like that, I guess she just really wants to have that familial paternal relationship. But us being at odds, like for instance, I was at odds with my mother growing up. But if there was ever a third party that was coming against me, oh, we was locked in. Like, we was 1 and a 2. There was nothing that could come between us when it came to something like that. So I don't understand, and I love her forgiving heart, but to actively know that your father chose a woman over you when you are 15, that's crazy to me. I wouldn't be able to deal with that.
No, fair point. Like we could never sit down and eat salmon, ceviche, or a breadcrumb, to be honest with you. And it's crazy because we've talked about this on other episodes about other networks with the parenting and the Black community just throwing their children out to the wolves and saying, hey, and there was something about her father saying, well, listen, you got all these cameras around you. If she ain't throw you out, you wouldn't have been here. That blew
Oh
me
my
up.
God.
Right.
That really sent me, and I almost met the king when he said that. Because no, I almost died on my couch. But what I'm saying is it was something about that was like he truly believes that in that way, because he's actually sitting down at the restaurant like, no, look what you've done for yourself, which is where the non-accountability came in at. He genuinely felt that, listen, if we hadn't thrown you out, you wouldn't have all what you have today. And she was repeating it back to him and trying to, I guess, make herself feel better about it. But she was like, I just wanted it to come off my chest. I just wanted to say it to you. No, I'd rather it come off my chest and it means something. Because me saying it to you I'm wasting air. Because that honestly was a waste of air of a conversation. Let's be real.
No, fair. I
He
agree with
didn't
that.
receive any of that information. He heard it. He didn't receive it. That's just my opinion.
I agree with your opinion.
Thank you very much.
So then we move on to Lisa and Jody in his eyes. Lisa's awkwardly throwing out this marriage stuff, which I was like, girl, like, what is this?
So cringy. And he didn't know which way to look up, to the ceiling or to the ground. He was, ooh.
He was like, where's the AC, child? Get me out of this.
Where is the bathroom?
When Lisa's not in conflict, there's nothing authentic I feel from her. Like nothing feels real to me in her interactions with people unless she's in conflict, unless she's melting down. That's the only time I feel there's the level of authenticity with her. Like, oh, I need a ring and da-da-da. Like, it doesn't feel like, it feels like the camera's there. Yeah. And she knows it. So she plays it up a bit, and it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, no. 1,000%.
Always been like that, though. I feel like she just hid behind Lenny all these years. She wasn't able to showcase that as much. We only saw her being the trophy wife and then being in distress. We only got one of two Lisas. So now that distress is out, distress is kind of out, but her drama is in. We're getting that. This has always been her. We weren't able to see it before.
So we hear a little bit more about the Jody situation with Larsa, and Jody mentions that basically apparently he had an agreement with Larsa where she shouldn't brought his name up anymore, and he felt like, of course she did the opposite. My biggest problem with this scene was, now why y'all bringing Russell into it? Don't bring Russell into it.
Now, when I heard his name, I was like, who?
Right.
Because really, what did he have to do with it? Gertie's husband.
Oh, that's who they did that flashback of?
Yes.
So, yeah, but what did he have to do? Okay, now I get what you're saying. Because I think it happened so quickly. Yeah. What? I'll wait till who needs to calm down. I'll save that for that.
Damn. Anything else from this scene with Larsa? I mean, who was this? Lisa and Eyes?
Lisa and Eyes? Absolutely not.
I will say this one quick thing. I will say this one quick thing. I think Larsa is. I've said this when it was towards Marcus, and I'm going to say it when it's towards Jody. Larsa says things and hams it up. She's a very dangerous woman. The way she puts 20 on 10, like the fact that I have like so many women in my life. You have to be very careful about how you talk about our interactions or our altercations, because you could have brothers or cousins that hear you say, oh, he da-da-da-da-da and yada-yada-yada, and they could be like, oh, he did what? A man did what to you? You get what I'm saying? And she's that person. She puts 20 on 10, and that can be very dangerous for the men that she's having these altercations with. And we come to find out that she was the one texting him first. Like, she made it seem like he was beating her down. Like,
we all
yeah,
thought
she
that.
can't.
We all said she was. we all were like, Jody was wrong for that. He should never be texting that lady. We all said that collectively when this first happened. But now that we know the truth, Larsa, you should have never texted that man.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So moving on to Stephanie, she's preparing for her Christmas party, and apparently, I thought Stephanie didn't have any friends. Apparently, she has one friend, the Anastasia lady from Anastasia Beverly Hills, who I used to see on Drag Race a lot, and I thought she was LGBT for a while, but I guess
Honey.
not.
Oh my God.
You know, I had that's how I know Anastasia Beverly Hills from Drag Race.
Yeah.
And so to see her, like, first of all, that outfit, life.
Oh,
that
yeah,
outfit
no,
was
she's
a
everything.
life. She came in, I was like, even Stephanie looked great in that scene. Like,
Stephanie looked
everything
pretty.
was, like, that was a good moment. I noticed she decided to get a particular looking assistant. She didn't want to repeat history.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not always about the, I just try to tell people all the time, it's not always about the aesthetics. Sometimes it's the availability and the accessibility.
Well, we know
Just
that from
saying.
Arnold. We all know that from Arnold Schwarzenegger and Nanny.
Hello. Hello.
Because Maria ain't see that coming.
Why is Arnold in it?
That she was damn sure ain't see that coming.
Now, how the governor get in it?
I don't know how the governor got in it, but no, he did sleep with that maid, and he did have that
He
baby that
did.
was just like him. Yeah, that was sad. Anyway, stop touching people's husbands, Stephanie. Ooh, she get me so mad. She stole that lady husband.
But she's
Anyway, go
benefited
ahead.
Haiti with her party. The party is going to help benefit Haiti.
Girl,
I was like, so it's not open bar?
what's the percentage, girl?
Thank you. Thank you.
Brit.
Thank you. Thank you. That was such a weird way of doing it because even if it's open bar, right? Let's say it's open bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like pulling out my card to get this special drink or pulling out my phone to double tap or whatever the case may be when I could just literally do the open bar. I just thought it was such an odd way to, you know, do this whole donation thing. That was
where's
odd.
the money go? I thought, for me, when I thought about that, I'm like, well, what's going on with the money? Where is it trying to get funneled to? If you're not doing, like, what is it?
Why she ain't try to auction some of the ladies off, like the Deshaun Snow Foundation?
Or like homeless, not toothless. Or toothless and
Honey,
homeless.
I work with the homeless and the toothless.
Oh God, what a mess.
Next thing, the girls are getting on the cruise, which apparently Marisol is hosting the cruise, according to the little caption at the bottom. So thanks for providing clarity for me, editors. I've never been on a cruise. It looked like a nice boat.
That's the boat I went on. And when did I go? Was that April?
Wait, was that the cruise?
That's the exact boat. That's it.
Oh.
I didn't go to. They just did a cruise to nowhere, but I did. You know, I did the Dominican and Bahamas, and it was that exact ship. So when I was on FaceTime with you that first night, Danielle, and I had that lemon cheesecake, that's where Alexia and all of them were. The wait, that's the steak. That's like the steak restaurant, like the really fancy restaurant on the ship.
That's when you were being messy. You sent Jared and I when you were eating caviar.
Yes. And then the test kitchen is the one that I could not go to because it's like they're literally just concocting a whole bunch of stuff together. And because of my seafood allergy and I didn't have my stuff, they would not let me in there. Like at all. But that like I'm trying to tell you, like I feel like they showed the interior of the boat amazingly, but as far as like the essence of it, they didn't even touch a tenth of it. Like I highly recommend going on that Virgin cruise. And Richard, if you see this, sponsor us. Thank you.
You need to sponsor us, sweetie, because
and I want the Rockstar Suite.
We want the Rockstar Suite because that's what I want.
Jesus
I ain't
Christ.
see that.
It's 11. I want to say depending on the length. I know on my cruise for the Rockstar Suite, it was $11,000 for the length of the cruise.
For the length. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Now y'all can rub y'all elbows together, and I can put in a big toe. And if Sir Bronson sponsors us, we can get on there. We can get the Rockstar.
We want the Rockstar.
I'm saying.
Why was Lisa wearing her wedding ring?
You want
Was
to
that
know
not
what's
odd?
so crazy to me? I saw it on her hand and I disregarded because everything Lisa does is like dirt to me. Why was she wearing that?
Weird.
Jody
And then
recycled?
Adriana's really depressed because stop that. She's like, Chad on the other hand. But Adriana's depressed because she's getting old, which I felt like I mean, I get how people get like this, but I just don't understand this concept of being mad about being, especially if you look like you do. But she did mention that both of her
Thank
men
you.
left her for a younger woman.
Listen, you could do all you can, like the army, but again, the age still doesn't show. You are still 60 years old. And again, maybe you need to stop trotting after the men who are going to automatically, oh my God, that was thunder. I'm sorry. Maybe you should be
Oh,
going after the men who's
Jesus.
going to leave you. Did you hear it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
why I'm shocked because we never usually hear anything. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was loud.
Yeah. That's crazy. We're getting a
Um,
monsoon right now.
Lastly, what was Julia's hair giving?
Von Trapp.
Bronner Brothers hair show. Child. At Kenya Moore hair spa, child. I ain't know what that was,
That camera
girl.
flipped past her, and I said, "Now who the hell is that?"
Girl, y'all talk about a 62 piece. That was a 75 piece, honey. Like, I don't know what that was.
slash
Girl.
slash giving Sound of Music whatever they call the nanny back then. I don't know what that French roll on the top was. I did not like that at all.
So Marisol explains to the girls that they're going to be split up into two groups because, you know, they need to talk and have some come to Jesus or whatever. But then proceeds to group everybody according to who gets along. Okay. So we have Lisa, Julia, Marisol, Alexia, and Adriana. They're going to dinner at the place where Aaron had the lemon cheesecake. And then Kiki, Larsa, Steph, and Gertie are going to the test kitchen where Aaron could not get in because he did not have his Benadryl. Adriana's still sad about being old. Okay.
She's gonna say she don't feel good. Girl, you still upset about that?
Right. She fell asleep because you old.
Child.
Larsa's still mad about Lisa's paparazzi comment, which Larsa ain't never gonna let anything go that Lisa ever said. So nothing shocking there.
At all.
And then Lisa clarifies that Larsa texted Jody first. My favorite part about this was Lisa's comment about Larsa being on OnlyFans talking to people's husband was nasty.
Oh my God, that was like treacherous. Like I was like,
where did it come from? It came from left field though, but also true.
I'm not mad at it.
No, I wasn't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it though. But that's gonna be a huge topic of discussion. I guarantee you. I guarantee it's gonna be a huge topic of discussion at the reunion. How dare you say that you're invalidating sex work? You know, I guarantee you. I can see Larsa's playbook come out of
Is
head.
that considered
It's gonna last until next season. She's gonna be bringing that shit up. The girls continue dinner and they notice that, you know, nautical stuff is being very chill. She's very quiet. But then flash over to the other table and Alexia thinks that Stephanie needs to be stopped. And I could not agree more, Alexia. That lady does need to be stopped. I've been sick of her.
Real bad. Real bad.
She doesn't make anything better.
She's just not. She's not even fun to hate.
So Stephanie meets up with Marisol, and they discuss the beef that Stephanie created with Alexia on her own. I enjoyed this enough from Marisol because Marisol said what we all thinking. Basically, I want to be your friend, girl, but I don't need to hear about all your stuff. You don't need to do me no favors. You don't need to buy me no gifts. Like, it's too much.
I'm glad she said that because no one said that to her yet. Yeah.
Yeah, she's she doesn't take accountability well. Like she's not held accountable for anything. I find it very hard to believe that someone that is supposedly so astute in business is so like unaware. Like lacks so much self-awareness. Well, to the point that even when they asked her, when they said, you know, I don't need to know how much it costs, and it's funny, she can remember that she didn't say it, but she can remember that Larsa said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, that wasn't me. That was all of these other people. I didn't say that. I didn't do this. Yada yada yada. It's very similar to her blaming Alexia for not wanting Lisa on the plane. It's like that did not happen. Like it's very interesting how she moves in that way.
But remember, she told us last episode she lives in a bubble.
Clearly.
So it's her world. We're just living in it.
Ciao.
Delusional.
Marisol does take accountability that it was her that didn't really want to get on the plane due to the rules. And then we wrap up the episode there. And so apparently it pops off the next week. Oh,
right.
Oh, no.
8 hours later.
Just it ends 24. But with that being said, let's move on to our favorite segment. Everybody just calm down.
Girl, just calm down.
For me, this episode is actually gonna be Adriana old ass. Like, enjoy your birthday. It's a blessing to make it another year. It's a blessing to be at your age. Look at what you do. Like, girl, chill out. Just celebrate it. Too much.
For me, it's gonna be production. And the reason I chose production. No, shut up. But the reason that I'm picking production is because there have been clear conversations about Jody and his AC. And the fact that no one is making a point to like push it, but every single time we talk about Marcus and his AC, they keep putting the photo up there. And that's bothering me. Like extreme, like he's not a part of the show anymore. We understand that we're talking about him. You can continue to talk about it, but you do not have to keep putting that photo up there. And yes, I understand. It sounds like I'm caping for a billionaire's son. No. Billionaire or not, he's still a black man. And I feel like there's a reason, or at least there's a lack of care because he's a black man. And you just like, in what world would they continue to keep putting that photo up? Every time it's referenced, they show that photo.
They do.
His face is not blurred out. It's like, come on, we don't need to keep seeing that. If I were him, I would sue.
Yeah. No, agreed. No, that's a good one.
Nice call out.
Honestly, that was a very good call out. Honestly, it's actually, this is going to be a first for us. I'm actually doing an entire family. So Julia,
the family,
her wife,
not the kids too,
and them 2 older kids, because the little babies don't have nothing to do with. They innocent. They just came. They got brought into this. And her 2 daughters. All 4 of y'all need to calm down. Don't nobody care if you're not talking to your mom no more. Both of y'all is grown. You live on 2 separate sides of the earth. We don't care. Julia, stop making us be a part of this fake family narrative that you have. I don't care about it, because that ain't Martine's kids either. So let's just stop. And stop putting her on FaceTime, because we don't want to see her. She don't want to talk to you, and she's struggling with 2 kids under 3. Y'all need to calm down. That's it.
Well,
take her right on up.
Sorry about it.
Well,
family reunion.
That was a good segment, guys. Y'all both made some really good points.
Sure was.
Well, everybody, I think that sums it up. That's it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let us know who you think needs to calm down. We will see you next week. Until then.
Oh, yeah.
Peace. Wait, do we have Salt Lake City next week? Sorry, do we have Salt Lake City next week, or is the weekend after next?
It's the week after.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, again, peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay.